Acupuncture is an Eastern practice that many are utilizing here in Rutland County. For many, it's a crucial component to general wellness and health. The general theory of acupuncture is based on the idea that there are patterns of energy flow throughout the body and disruptions that is believed to be responsible for pain and disease. Acupuncture is said to correct the imbalances and help reset the body's qi. Today, a local licensed acupuncturist joins Access to talk about the therapy. Amanda Wheeler has more.
Acupuncture is a whole wellness system. 4,000 years ago, there were no autopsies, so physiologically we didn't know exactly how the body worked. But what they did is they figured out a system that worked in a sense of energy flow in the body. So there are channels, and each of these channels corresponds with an organ system. And the organ systems are very similar function-wise to our Western organs, although now that we can do testing and we know physiologically how the body works, it is really interesting to see the similarities and the correlations.
During our visit, Delit's patient was experiencing sinus issues and headaches. She carefully inserted thin needles into particular points in the body to help relieve the stress on these body systems. Licensed acupuncturists here in Vermont.
Most of us have gone through a 4-year master's program and are licensed, all of us are licensed nationally. Some folks have done an apprentice program, which is no longer available, but either way, all of us who are licensed have passed a national exam, and we continue our education every few years through the state and nationally. And it's really important to make sure that who you are being needled by has had some decent amount of education with acupuncture.
Delit says it's common for everyone to be a bit nervous before their first visit.
Everybody is nervous their first treatment, everybody. So, and I was also a needle phobe, so I understand. And what our knowledge of needles are is that they're hypodermic, which means that they have a hole in the middle, and these little tiny needles do not have a hole. They're very thin. They're about as thin as a hair. The gauge is very small. They're extremely sharp. They're made of stainless steel, and they have typically how they're inserted is with a guide tube, and the tube distracts the skin around the needle, and so most of the time it's pretty comfortable. Most people, I think I've maybe in my career had maybe 2 people who really just couldn't handle it.
For some, the therapy is relaxing. Many fall asleep during treatment and use the time to rejuvenate. Delit notes therapy can also include recommendations on diet, what foods to avoid, depending on what is bothering the patient. Acupuncture is known to be effective treatment for nausea, vomiting, headache relief, and acute pain.
Lots of people, may come to see me for frozen shoulder, let's say, or something like that. So something more acute, and then continue to come for just well-being and feeling good and sort of figuring out that maybe they have some digestive issues that they want to address, and Chinese medicine is great for that.